Hey everyone, I'm Joel Gamoran, a well-known chef, author, and entrepreneur.
Hi, I'm Kelly Issokson. I'm a registered dietitian that specializes in IBD.
So today we're gonna make a buckwheat bowl with baba ganoush.
So I love buckwheat. I don't think a lot of people are familiar with this grain. It's a whole grain. It's gluten-free for people who are sensitive to gluten or need to limit gluten in their diet. It's also really rich in protein and fiber. So it's a great grain to kind of throw in the mix of your diet.
I love it. All right, so Kelly, start with these buckwheat right in the bowl. And then as you're doing that, I've got some really nice flat leaf parsley, and I'm just gonna chop that nice and fine. Yeah, you wanna add those in? And then as Kelly's doing that, I've got a handful of dried raisins. I've got some really beautiful golden raisins. I've got just like your everyday raisins. These are a little jumbo, so I'm gonna give them a chop through.
Dried fruit is great. I like it because it's shelf stable, so it lasts a long time.
Yes.
It's a little concentrated in sugars, so just be careful with how much you use.
I get that, I get that. All right, so next up, we're gonna make the easiest dressing in the world. It's just grab some yogurt, your favorite brand, squeeze about a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice in there, and then just kind of mix that up, and just add that to the buckwheat. Yeah, just a nice big spoonful, beautiful. And then you can just mix that all around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and as you're doing that, I'm gonna add a pinch of salt, black pepper, and this is what I love about a bowl. It's like, it's kind of like the base, right? And I've got an apple, this is just gonna add some crunch. All right, so then I'm gonna just put a bed of some mixed greens, kind of on the bottom, just like a handful. Beautiful. And then you can kind of arrange this however you want. The way that the recipe calls for on gut-friendly recipes is just a nice kind of heaping amount of our beautiful buckwheat. You want to do that?
Okay.
And then as you do that, I have just this really crunchy apple that I'm just going to kind of put to the side. So buckwheat in the middle. That's gorgeous. So we've got the apple, we've got the buckwheat, and then I've got some chickpeas. Now, the recipe calls for like sprouted mung beans, sprouted chickpeas. I've even seen sprouted lentils. We couldn't find them, so we just went with normal chickpeas and drained it. All right, so I'm gonna go like a handful of these chickpeas kind of on the other side. Look how beautiful this looks.
I love it.
So we top the whole thing off with this beautiful baba ganoush, and then I take a little bit of walnuts, not too much, I'm just gonna break them up.
So this is a beautiful dish, this buckwheat and baba ganoush. It's nutritionally balanced. It's packed with plant protein. So there's 19 grams of protein per serving here.
Wow.
This is a more advanced dish. So if you're flaring, this might not be the best choice, but this is more designed for people who are feeling well and want to incorporate more variety and diversity in their diet.
I love it. And if you want more recipes like this, more inspiration, head to gutfriendlyrecipes.org.